All right, I'm back. So how's your weekend going, partners? I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry. It was a little bit delayed. It took a little bit longer than I thought. Drive-through wasn't too bad, but made another stop. So went by Taco Bell, got a bunch of potato Ritos and a regular burrito, and got some fire sauce. What else did I get? Yeah, still have my little mini Cholula. So that's what I was wondering what your guys' favorite hot sauce was. I just put a poll up. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Usually get around every couple days to a new poll, and it's like, what's your favorite hot sauce? I know there's a lot of different ones, different name brands. There's different. Hey, Liam. Everybody has their own favorite. They either like, plain old hot sauce, or I don't know, Frank's, Cholula. Those seem to be the popular ones. Taco Bell. Some people like the extra super hot fire sauce and Reaper pepper, all that. Yeah, Red Hot's usually the Red Hot, Louisiana, Crystal, La Victoria, the Sriracha. Those are kind of the top ones. Yeah, Frank's. Frank's is like, Frank's tend to be the, hey Oregon, Frank's tends to be the kind of, I don't know, upper everyone. Yeah, they put that on everything. So yeah. They even have one called Red Devil. A lot of them are like the cheap hot sauces. Watered down and whatever. I got a Baja freeze too. Yeah, La Victoria is good. El Yucateca. What's the other one? They got a couple other ones. Ooh, yeah, those are good. Plain old Tabasco. That's a good one. They got a whole lot. When I tried that one, Aardvark, and Melinda's. They got a whole different array of hot sauces. Then you can get into salsas and all that other stuff. But yeah, I don't know, whatever your go-to hot sauce is. Some of them like just their own. They make their own. I mean, that's a big business. They have hot sauce of the month. They got all kinds of different websites for hot sauces, and I have one called Habanero, which is a blend between habanero and Tabasco. Yeah, Tapatio ramen's pretty good. I usually put something in my ramen anyway, even if it is Tapatio. They have God, they got all kinds of different ones. I mean, if you've ever gone to a specialty store, they got garlic hot sauce. They got all kinds of weird names. Some of them are a little more intense than the others. They get real graphic. I've had a couple that were really bad, really hot. I had one a long time ago. It was an adjustable hot sauce. It had like two chambers. One, I guess, was like really hot. One was like, mild. And you adjusted the top, and depending on how much of each one mixed, it led a different heat scale. That was kind of weird. Yeah. Then they start getting into the fruity, like mango and all the different ones. Oh yes, it is Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day here today. So happy birthday to all the mothers that are out there. Hope you guys are going to treat them all well. And I hope all the mothers that are out there get treated well. Tazzy, what did you want? Tazzy woke up. I'm going to probably have to feed you in a little bit. Hey, Exploring Ginger, how's it going? Well, I like it where it's like just adds flavor to it. If you get it where it just burns your taste buds out, it's no good. Yeah, I don't know. He wants something. I don't know. I might have to give him some treats or some food later. All right, so let's see what else. Worked on a couple more reviews today. Found a few items. I'll probably have those up soon. What else? I was looking. I actually went to the. Yeah, this is kind of cross between Crocodile Dundee and a cowboy hat, I guess. Down under. Put a shrimp on a barbie. I was actually looking in the gas station right before I came in to see if I could find any new candies or new drinks. I still haven't found them. I did track down that they have one at Walmart. I might go down there. I found the pepper puffs. I found those, but I haven't found the extra hot Doritos yet. Falling bears? Why? Look out for the falling bear? I don't know. I heard there's a falling rocket. That's what I heard about that. And I heard that they got satellites being launched in the out there, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Because I heard Elon Musk is launching like thousands of satellites. Going to circle the Earth and get better cell reception and better internet, I guess. They're launching like 1,000 satellites a month. It's going to be like, you know, it's going to be like Terminator soon. I don't know. Take over. The machines are going to take over. Really? Didn't know that one. I haven't really been watching the news. I've been kind of staying out of the whole news thing. Oh, the one thing I did notice, kind of a shame, that I saw that it was, I guess it was yesterday, she's only 56, that Tanya Katane died. If you ever saw the White Snake video, you know who I'm talking about. I was like, what? Really? Well, what was that when Tanya Roberts died a little while ago? So, you know, I don't know. Some of these, you know, old 80s rock stars and actresses and stuff, I guess they aren't making it. Although I heard she kind of had a little bit rough there for a while. Got into some heavy stuff, and who knows. Yeah, the White Snake video where she's rolling around on the car. That's the one. That's the one she was in. Man. She was also in Bachelor Party and a couple other ones. Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks. No, I cracked a bang. Cracked a key lime bang. I don't have any beer. The last beer I had was Warheads, or a banana bread beer. That's the only ones I've had. I don't really drink beer all that much. I don't know. Yeah. That's a little too sweet for me. I was looking for the watermelon one too. That's not out yet. The wild and watermelon, brand new flavor. But it might take a while to get to the stores. But what do you want, Taz? Tazzy, what? You hungry? I might have to give him some food in a minute. Excuse me. Tazzy. Tazzy, what do you want? All right, Dodgy, have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. I know I go on a little bit late and different time zones in other places. Where you going, Taz? Bye. Come on now, stop. Yeah, I like the champagne bang, but I can't find it anymore. I've not found it in Walmart. I've not found it in the regular stores. I don't know if they're just not carrying it or they don't get it distributed very much. I have not found that one. And I haven't found some of the other like original flavors that they had. Kind of hard to find. I guess they just don't distribute them as much. Yeah, it was there for a while, long time. I'd get it at the grocery store all the time. Can't find it. That was a good flavor. And the birthday cake's kind of getting scarce too. Some of the ones I just did not care for. I got a Dollar Tree. I might have to go look there. Every time I look, they only have like the other ones. Same with me. Gas stations, convenience stores. Some that get a lot of different drinks. They got like a wide variety of drinks. I like to go to those. Yeah, Dollar Tree, I've seen it there. Also, the 99-cent store or grocery outlet tend to have them. I see them there a lot. I found the new ones in grocery outlet a lot. Walmart has them, but they don't always have a big variety anymore. Seems like my Walmart's like getting ridiculous though. They don't have anything. Nothing's there anymore. They're out of everything. They're never in stock. But I'll keep my eye out. Sometimes I go to like GNC and they get them. But they cost more there. They cost like $4 a can over there. A lot of neat ones though. Weird flavors. I'll keep my eye out. What else? Also been having trouble with that stupid Burger King. They don't have their hand-breaded chicken sandwich. They're sold out. They're doing a Popeyes on me. This is a Burrito Supreme. I got a couple of potato Ritos too. And that's it. Didn't get anything big. Sometimes, you know, simple stuff. And the nice thing is my Taco Bell is like 5 minutes from my house. I mean, like literally walking distance if I needed to. It'd take me about 10 minutes to get there. Although, I know that sometimes late at night, when Jack in the Box would be the only thing open and I'd go through there, and they wouldn't serve you if you were on foot. And people would be standing there going, hey dude, can you buy us some tacos? if you went through the line, or they pull up on a bicycle. Yeah, Burrito Supreme, classic. I wish they'd bring some of their other ones back. They're supposed to be bringing back the Mexican pizza. I don't know when. Meanwhile, if you have a Del Taco, they've got a new one, Crunch Tada, which is supposed to be like a Mexican pizza. But I don't know. Not sure why they did that. I mean, that was one of the dumb decisions, I think. They regretted. That happens a lot. People make decisions, hey, we're going to get rid of this, no one wants it. And then they, what? I've seen them do it a lot of times. They have some, like in Alaska, where people come on snowmobiles, sleds. They come up on skis because it's snowing. What else I see? I saw, yeah, the horses, tractors, I guess, snow plows. However you can get there, I guess. That would be funny. And people walk, pull up in a sleigh with horses, riding in a sleigh. It's Santa Claus. We actually did have a guy here, Christmas time. He had a motorcycle that had antlers for the handlebars, and it had a trailer with presents and a Christmas tree, and he was in a Santa Claus suit. Saw him driving around town. That was kind of cool. Santa on a Harley. Yeah, it was kind of all decked out. I think he went like to parking lots and stores and stuff. I don't know. Then the one place it had, you didn't get to meet Santa, you got to meet Frosty. Frosty the Snowman was there. I guess he got a little more attention. I don't know. He handed out candy canes. There was some guy dressed in a Frosty the Snowman outfit. I don't know. I think I also saw like Rudolph, people in deer suit, reindeer suit. Yeah, got a lot of. They have one place here called Mr. Pickles. They had a guy in a giant pickle, a pickle suit, waving in front of the store. Come on in, get a Mr. Pickles sandwich. I don't know, would you trust it? A sandwich from a guy in a pickle suit? I don't know. Or a hot dog from a guy in a hot dog outfit, or whatever, I don't know. They used to do that a lot. Their mascots. You know, hey, come on down, here's a free coupon for a free donut or a free whatever, I don't know. That's good. I haven't had one of those for a while. Baja Blast. I'm waiting to see if they come out with the Baja drink again now for summertime. Wintertime, they take it away and then they put it back out. There's still all the other ones that are out. Found the Pepsi Blue. I found the USA. A couple other ones that I found lately. I still have a lot of them that I got to do the review on. Zero sugar. Everything's switching over to zero sugar, so be on the lookout for those. And the other day, well, they have it at Taco Bell, but in the cans for like at Walmart and stuff, they don't have the cans. I'm having Taco Bell, and I'm having some potato Ritos, and I have a Baja Blast, and I also got a Key Lime Bang. So yeah, swung on over to Taco Bell, picked up a couple of potato Ritos, and I got this. This is cool. Still got this one. The little Cholula hot sauce. Got that from the other day. I gotta go back and I'm gonna try that one again. Kind of expensive though, but it was worth it. I got a couple bottles of this out of it, and these are like probably what, a couple bucks a piece. And let's see what else. I found those other chips. There is one more chip that I need to find. I found out Lay's is doing a summer. Yeah, Lay's is doing a summer thing. They have, apparently it's 3. I only found 2. There's a mango chili, jerk chicken, and a BLT. The BLT potato chip. I didn't find that one, but it's called Summer BLT, so I guess it's like bacon, lettuce, tomato. I think they did that before, where it was like BLT combo, but I didn't see that one. What else did I see? They're coming out with some other ones, but I haven't found them yet. Yeah, I actually tried them. I've got them up there. It was different. Jerk chicken and mango chili. And then the summer BLT. I know I've had it before, but I don't think I did a review on it. I think it was out before I did the review. Lay's was like big time into all the weird flavors that they did for a while. They had a whole bunch of them, and they were by region. I remember that. Lobster roll and fried tomatoes, deep dish pizza. Yeah, a whole bunch of different ones. And depending on what region you were in, you got them. And there were a couple that we got here, and the ones that we got here sucked. Queso, and then I think we got truffle. Truffle oil ones. Those were nasty. And I think there was some other taco. I think it was crispy taco. They weren't very good. And then the people had, was it fried green tomatoes, fried pickles, biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Were they like on sale for like a quarter? I still have them, believe it or not. I couldn't even eat anymore. They didn't taste like anything. That was like the worst attempt at something that just didn't work. It really didn't taste like anything. A little bit like a burger, but that was about it. No. There's been some that just, no. I've had some that just don't taste at all. No flavor, and they don't taste anything like they're supposed to. What did I try? That one, the rotisserie chicken one? That was like salty. It killed all the taste to it. Didn't taste like chicken, tasted like salt. Like they oversalted a bunch of chicken skin. I think that's what it was. But they're always coming up with new formulas, new ideas, I guess. I don't know. But keep your eyes, because they're always doing cross promotions now. Lay's is gonna do the the Funyun, Cheetos, Doritos, and I think there might be another one. All kind of in a potato chip. I don't know. But oh, the double crunch, the honey mustard. Well, yeah, the honey mustard. They were okay. I like the flavor better. They were too thick, a little bit too tough for me. I don't like them that particularly thick, but I like the honey mustard coating. Maybe it would have been regular one. I like the all dressed. I've never had the ketchup ones. They don't get that here. I think they might have had it at one time. That's mostly a Canadian thing. I don't know why. That's like a big Canadian thing, eh? They need to do poutine too. They should do poutine chips. Well, potatoes, gravy, cheese curds. I mean, maybe they could do it. I don't know. Be kind of complex, but yeah. Yeah, some of the ones in Canada, they don't make it out here. But I've heard of ketchup chips. I don't know. I did try something from Trader Joe's one time. It was ketchup French fry, like crunchy French fry, and they were ketchup flavored. They weren't very good. Kind of like the Andy Caps fries, but they were ketchup flavored, and they weren't good. Dill pickle, yeah, I like dill pickle. I like the dill pickle, like the dill pickle chips. In fact, I have a bag. This is my favorite chip. The Flamin' Hot dill pickle. That's my favorite Lay's flavor right now. You usually have to keep a bag handy. Trouble is, once you get into it, you watch out. But yeah. Yeah, you know what? I would have to look it up to see if you can get it. I think you can get it like imported from someplace. I think Walmart, sometimes Walmart has it. I've seen them have, I have seen it, now it is, possibly it's a Canadian thing. They like their ketchup chips. I don't know why. That's like the thing, maple syrup, ketchup, poutine. Yeah, you gotta watch it, man. Those Flamin' Hot chips, boy. And then you pay for it later. All that hotness. Same with the Cheetos. You gotta watch those. And I did find now they're having a contest between which is hotter, Flamin' Hot Doritos or Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And then they got the roulette. I still got that too. Yeah, true. But it's like the national dish over there. Maple syrup and poutine and I don't know. Ketchup chips. A lot of that. Really? Yeah. Tim Hortons, that's a big thing over there. Tim Hortons. Hi. Tazzy, what? Come on, Taz. Yeah. Where are you going? Yeah, that's it's a pretty big thing. They have places that do them over here. But yeah, over there it's like everywhere. Everywhere has poutine. And on the border too. I've heard a lot. Mm. No, I'm serious. Yeah, it's probably like Starbucks here. I mean, they got a Starbucks in the Starbucks and the Starbucks in the grocery store and the Starbucks in the shopping center. And just if you want a coffee on the way to your car, they have a Starbucks. Yeah. They got them in the grocery stores. They've got them in the shopping centers. They've got them inside of Target. They got them inside of, McDonald's. There's always one somewhere. I think in my town, I think we've got about 6 or 7. Yeah, it really is. I mean, 6 or 7, and they're also in the grocery stores, in the malls, in the drive-throughs. Yeah, they got them everywhere. Bookstores, that was what they had them in too. Oh yeah. But I mean, if they don't have Tim Hortons, it's Starbucks or Pete's Coffee. That's another one. Kind of a big one here. Pete's Coffee. Yeah, not too many other ones. They got a couple local places. And they're like, it's different ones, but yeah, mostly Pete's or Starbucks. That's the big draw here anyways. Or you get them at the donut. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. No, we have no Tim Hortons. I think the closest one is probably way up north. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that they have any. I'd have to look on the map. They might have them in Southern California. I don't know. Probably not. Tend to be more like on the border. Like Wisconsin and all those places, I guess. Kind of have them right over the border, and then you got them there. No Swiss Chalet, no, what's that other one I keep hearing about? Dutch Brothers. Yeah, I don't have that one. Hey, Paul, thanks, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think they were. They mostly, it's mostly Canada and maybe like, on the border. Maybe New England, somewhere over there. They might have them. But yeah, I don't think they have them much. Airports, they have them sometimes at the airport. I know that. Yes, Taco Ranger. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. Ones that are close to the border. Because, some of them is like just to hop over the border. They also get kind of the different things over there. They don't always get like Oreos and Coke and different things that they don't get. Although you have to come across the border to get them. I heard like yeah, that's what I was thinking. The ones that border the lakes and all those other ones. New York, forget about it. Still watching The Sopranos. I've been watching that. Getting what is it now? I'm through the 4th season. Got to go back and watch the other, like, I think what it's like 6 seasons, I think so. Yeah, we don't have a lot of IHOPs here either. We have one in town, and then a couple here and there. Yeah, we have Country Waffles. We don't have a Waffle House. Denny's are closing here. We don't have Denny's anymore. They've kind of gone away. Not that, Yeah, sour cream's good on Mexican food. Tacos, burritos, nachos. That's all good. Yeah, I like that. Um, yeah, the other day I had carne asada fries, and it wasn't sour cream. It was that crema, the Mexican crema, Mexican sour cream. That was really good. It's a kind of different kind. Oh yeah, Cheesecake Factory. They're a little bit overrated now. I haven't been to Cheesecake Factory in probably 20 years. Because they're always in a mall and they're way overpriced and they have way too much food to choose from. Sometimes I would just go get a piece of cheesecake and get it to go, and that was it. But yeah, I haven't been there in a long, long time. It was always loud and always took forever. It was like 50 bucks, and you couldn't, if you got everything on the menu, if you got, like a salad, a main dish, and then you got dessert, you'd be full by the time you got halfway through your dinner or whatever. I know the cheesecake's great, but like one time I got, what was it, a meatloaf, and it was like this giant platter of potatoes and a big slice of meatloaf, and it came with a salad. And then I got through everything and I was like so full. But you gotta save room for cheesecake. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, cheesecake's not cheap either. What, like $7 a slice? Some of them, yeah. Some of them are even more. There for a while, they were delivering. Cheesecake Factory. If you, when I think it was like DoorDash, when all the closures started. Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, there was a while they were like saying, okay, well, you can get it delivered since you can't go into the restaurant. And most places wouldn't get it to go. I know, especially since you had, like all the soups and all that stuff. It was a big thing. But yeah, they were having a special too. It was like dinner for two for like 50 bucks. Whole full course meal, and they deliver it to you. I don't know if they're still doing it. Maybe they are. I don't know if the malls are open again. Probably not. No, at one point that was a thing to do, man. Go to the mall, go shopping all day, hit all the different places in there, the phone store, the clothes stores. A lot of them, yeah. What else we have here? Cheesecake Factory, P.F. Chang's, California Pizza Kitchen, a couple other ones. Sbarro. Yeah. Well, you know what? I haven't been to a mall in 20 years. And the thing is the stores aren't any good anymore. Back when I used to go, oh yeah, Red Robin, that's at the mall too. Back when I used to go, they had all cool stores, man. They had the record stores, Suncoast Motion Picture, which had all the movies and the movie memorabilia. Then they used to have the what was it, Cutlery World, where they'd have all the swords and the suit of armor and the buck knives and all that. And then they had like, the record store, several of those. Spencer Gifts. They used to have like Discovery Store. What was it, Brook Store, where you get like all the things you can sit in the massage chairs. Sharper Image. And then they had like, the phone stores, AT&T, Verizon, whatever. And they still have the Apple stores. Yeah, Hot Topic, was it the T-shirt t-shirt store. Air Post Tail. Um, yeah, all the other knick-knacky things. And of course, all the girls would go, you know, for the jewelry, get their ear pierced, and then they always had the little kiosk with the cell phone covers. Remember, you had to have the bling bling on your cell phone. Usually, there were the flip phones or the Nokia one, the brick phones. Had to get the cover and jewels and bedazzle them or whatever. Yeah, pretty much. They always had something they wanted you to try. The curling irons, the little toy helicopters, the little head massagers. Remember those? The Miracle, the Miracle facial cleanser, the sea salt scrub or whatever. Yeah, they really do. And then you'd always go by the places like the Candle, Yankee Candle Company, or the the lotion Bed Bath and Beyond, or what is it, Bath and Body Works, and you'd smell all that stuff and it'd make you sneeze all the time because they had so much perfumes and all that crazy stuff. Yeah, they did have the arcades too. You could play the games in the arcade. And then they had the food court. Usually some like food courts. Every once in a while, but they don't do that much anymore. Hot dog on a stick was always there. The lemonade and the hot dog on the stick. And they usually had like, yeah, Sbarro, Steak and Potato Company. Usually they had like a Burger King or a McDonald's in there too, I think. Some of them had like Carl's Jr.'s. Then they had like sit-down places like a bar. Yeah, you know what? The malls are actually, they're really closing down. They're really getting rid of a lot of places. Brick and mortar is kind of going away. It's all Amazon. It's all online. Oh yeah, Orange Julius. What is it? Well, they had Jamba Juice, Orange Julius. Yeah, and the pretzels, Mrs. Fields cookies. Yeah, usually a Mongolian barbecue. Yeah, Mrs. Fields cookies. Popcorn. They usually had the popcorn. Yeah, the popcorn one with the different ones. Wetzel's pretzels or Auntie Anne's pretzels. Those were the two. Yeah, it has moved to your phone now. I think those were the main ones. Sometimes they had kind of weird ones that didn't last all that long. Oh yeah, Panda Express. Hot potato. I think one was like baked potatoes. Yeah, a whole lot of different ones. But yeah, it's not the thing to do anymore. I mean, that was like the place to go. The girls would all go to the mall and they'd hang out in groups. They could spend all day there. And then on the weekends, what they would do is they'd have like the seniors would do the mall walk. They'd walk the mall before it opened. They used to have bookstores too. They don't do that much anymore. Was it like B. Dalton, KB Toys? That was another one that they had. Yeah. Always had shoe stores too. Foot Locker, Lady Foot Locker, Champs. I don't know. And then they always had the ones that would do iron-on shirts and um, necklaces and whatnot. Remember those? Yeah, they only had a couple toy stores and bookstores. Those were big, but then they all went down. They still have the one here. I think still had the Build-A-Bear, and I think they had Legos too. They had two different ones. It was Build-A-Bear and another one was kind of like it though. Bear Crafters, I think it was called. I still have a couple from Build-A-Bear that I made years ago. You go in there, you make the bear, you put the clothes on them. You give them a name, you put you put all that stuff in there. It's always fun. And you go pick out the outfits, you dress them up in the outfits, you make them look like different things. And yeah, then they had limited edition ones, and they're kind of expensive now. They still have them. You can get them. I've seen all kinds of different, like the movie themes. They had like Doctor Who bear. They had the Spider-Man, Superman, all these different ones for the movies. Yeah, it was like a big thing. I remember that. Build-A-Bear was a big deal. And then the Legos, yeah. Toy stores. I don't know. Now, the one that goes way back, some people may not remember these, but this would have been from probably, what, early 80s. They used to have the movie studio where you could pay to get a video made of you singing, like in a background. Make yourself a video. You lip sync to it, and they had all the fake backgrounds. And they would make a videotape of you singing. Kind of like a karaoke thing. I remember those. I never did them. It's kind of expensive, I think. They didn't have too many places that had that, though. But if you wanted to do something, yeah, that was another thing to do. Then they also had the one where you could get your picture put like on a keychain or a t-shirt or for like your grandkids or something. Little paperweights for your desk. I don't know, a lot of different ones. But yeah, they don't do that much anymore. It's all kind of gone away. Very expensive too. In fact, the one that's been, the mall that's been here for many years, I think they're going to close it because the place that was right behind of it, they had a lot of different shops there. They got rid of them, and they're going to build businesses there in that place. And so the mall's still going to be there, but I think they might close it. It might go away. Yeah, you get your picture on a coffee mug or a calendar or a t-shirt or the little crystal paperweight thing for the desk. Remember those? Keychains. They had all that kind of cool stuff. It's like, hey, yeah. World's greatest grandson, you know. I don't know. I remember those. Also, I have it. It's so old now. I don't even know. I should probably just take it off. They had the license plate frames, and you could get sayings put on your license plate frame. They would customize them. Yeah, that was it. You can get the gifts from mom. Yeah, all that stuff. Go to the mall. T-shirts, keychains, coffee mugs, vases. I don't know, a little bit of everything. So, oh man, the malls. Going down to the regular mall. I think the malls are dying. because, you know, when you go there, all the stores are leaving. I don't think they're open anymore. Yeah, a lot of places have closed in the malls. So if you go there, yeah, and all the restaurants and stuff are in there are kind of going away too. I don't know. They might still be open. Some of them might still have them. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Brick and mortar is going away. All the they did. All of them did have them. I was watching the one the other day that a lot of it took in the mall. Night of the Comet, and they went to the mall and they had they were doing shopping in the mall. But all right, see you, Sonny. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. See you later. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Yeah, Back to the Future had a mall. Invasion USA had a mall. I was watching that the other day. Chuck Norris. Yeah, all the old malls. Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers had a mall. This mall's got everything. Oh man, how long has it been since that one? They destroyed that mall, man. Police chased through it. Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted was actually shot at a mall that I had been. Blues Brothers. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, classic. But yeah, always there was a mall worked into it somehow. Yep, through the mall. Yeah, Invasion USA. Paul Blart, Mall Cop. That one was another one. If you saw that one, that was kind of silly, but yeah. Weird Science. Weird Science was in a mall. They had a couple scenes in the mall. They dumped a Slurpee on their heads. I remember that. I don't know. Yeah, it was okay. The second one wasn't even any better. I don't know. Sometimes they're okay. What did I watch? Trying to watch. I was watching. Oh my god! I was watching the most ridiculous movie before I came on. Oh, it was a new one. John Cena. Oh, it was awful. Yeah. John Cena in Playing with Fire. And he was a fireman. It was an awful movie. It was slapstick. It was stupid. I didn't even finish watching it. I couldn't watch it. It got too dumb. Wow. Ever since he went off to go do his acting career, he shows up in all these things, and then they put him in a... Oh, yeah. Phantom of the Mall. Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I don't think they do much anymore. Everything's mail order now. You know, go online, get it delivered, comes in. Much easier. Plus, the mall prices are 10 times more. Anything you buy at the mall, it's like way expensive. Clothes, appliances, anything to do with cell phones, electronics. Appliances, you used to go there and get appliances too, like Sears and Montgomery Ward's used to be there. J.C. Penney. What was the other one? Macy's. Yeah. All the high-end stores, they're gone now. They've abandoned them all. But it's been a while. Yeah, me too. I buy them online. You can get a better deal. You can see what you want. You know, they don't have things. Yeah, Hudson's. What was the other one? Emporium, Capwell. That was another one. Nordstrom. Nordstrom was a big one. Yeah, Marshalls. And then they had some of the other ones. Woolworths was a big one for a while. That kind of went away. Remember that. We used to have this one mall that had like a giant bird cage in it. Long time ago. Like a two-story mall. It had a giant bird cage. Made all kinds of noise. And they had a bunch of other stuff in there. And then they always had things in the middle that was like a little fountain or waterfall. They did have pet stores. They used to have pet stores for a little while. Yeah. I don't remember too much about that. I know way long time ago. No, the birds didn't really say anything. They just chirped. I have an old picture somewhere of it, but it's in black and white. That was the one that the plane crashed through the ceiling. And it destroyed like the food court. I don't think anybody got hurt, but it was a little like a Cessna crashed into it because there was a airport nearby. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I think a lot of the Sears are gone here. I don't think they're around anymore either. Yeah, no, it crashed into the ceiling of the food court there and messed it up. Yeah, Lord and Taylor. They had a couple other ones. Gadshocks, that was another one. They had a place here called Liberty House. Long time ago. Yeah, they have pretty much closed all those up. Sears kind of went away. We got another one here called the Great Mall. And it was quite big, but I think they've really cut back on that one. I haven't been there in years. What they did, it was an auto production where they made automobiles and they turned it into a mall. So auto construction plant, and then they put the mall in the, yeah, you know what? Kmart is virtually gone. I don't know if there are any, I don't think we have one there might be one somewhere around here, but I think everything else, Kmart is gone. Yeah. Kmart has disappeared. And there for a while, it was around a little bit, but nah, it is gone. Same with Toys R Us. Although I heard they did like pop-ups for like Christmas time. But yeah, that went away. Toys R Us, yeah, that was a big thing. Toys R Us Kid. They were always overpriced too. Way overpriced at the Toys R Us. Yeah, pretty much Walmart. Target's kind of, you know, second fiddle, I guess. I'm thinking the next one to go is going to be Best Buy. Because not very many people want Best Buy anymore. They're not going to go there to get a deal. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be the next one to disappear. I don't think they're making special trips out there anymore. You know, there for a while, that was it. It was all the electronics, and they would get the, you know, big screen TVs and the entertainment centers and the players. Yeah, a lot of them. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, but that's kind of it now. I mean, it's all online, more convenience. I don't know. But there's still some old people that they're the older generation are more you know, old school. They want to go in, they want to see what it is, they want to touch it, they want to look at it, they want to see it in person. They don't want to just see it on a screen. They want to pick it up, see how heavy it is, you know, try it out for themselves. And I remember that was like a big thing. I remember way long time ago. This was crazy. One time, where was I? Was it a Best Buy or a Circuit City? One of those. I think it might have been Circuit City. They had a demo in there, and they said, you know, hey, would you like to go on this this little demo? They took you into a room, and they had it all set up, and it was audio speakers, and it was like, you know, here, go listen to this one, and here's this big, giant, huge speaker, and it's like, listen to this sound, and then they had this little one. It was a little Bose Cube. Turned out that they were the same thing. Really? Only 24, huh? Oh yeah, it everything went. A lot of them were victims. Restaurants. Yeah, they had the Bose speakers, and it was like all to get you to buy these Bose speakers, and you thought they were like these big giant speaker cabinets, and all they were is these little cubes. That was like the demo. Okay, yeah, we had one. We had one down the street. It went away a long time ago. And we had a couple around here, but I think they're all gone now. Probably many years ago. And from what I thought, last time I went, yeah, they were trashed out. And I think they had it where everything was locked up. The whole entire store had everything on lockdown, I guess because people stole it. You'd go like into the electronic department, and tapes would be locked up, batteries, books, anything like that. You had to have them come unlock them. Really? I don't know. But I did go to one place in San Francisco. It was a drugstore, CVS, and they locked up the candy bars. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Everything in that store was locked up. Anything. They had the batteries, they had the aspirin, they had the toothbrushes, they had mouthwash, they had everything was locked up. Candy bars were locked up. Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised that kind of thing went away. They still have the red box out. The red box, I've seen them like out in front of 7-Eleven, or sometimes they're in grocery stores where you just get the DVDs, and then I guess you rent them and then you return them. But they don't have as many of those anymore. It's kind of like not the thing. Well, apparently that particular location was the worst theft rate in the entire United States. And that's why they had to lock everything up. It was in San Francisco, and I guess people would go in there and just take whatever they could. Everything, you know. Mouthwash, toothpaste, batteries, candy bars, well, of course, cigarettes and all that were all locked up, but yeah, everywhere. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Soda was locked up in the case. Guess anything you wanted, you had to have them come unlock it. I understand some of them. The one place I went, where did I go? Walmart Market. They had some things that were all locked up. They had the Tide Pods locked up because apparently people are eating those. What else did they have? Yeah, the kind of expensive. They had the razors were locked up. The prescription, what's the cold medicine that they turned into stuff that was locked up. Yeah, that apparently that's a thing. Tide Pods. You had to have them unlock the laundry detergent. I think they were. They were probably locked up and in plastic. And you can't get those plastic. You can't get that plastic open without a sledgehammer and a chainsaw. I've seen it. Yeah, it could. It really could. Yeah, toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash. Yeah. Teeth whitening strips. Those, I think those were locked up because they're kind of expensive. They had all that all locked up. I don't know. But I think after you ate the Tide Pods, you had to brush your teeth. Yeah. I didn't get it. But, yeah, it was strange. Really? They have that here. The people go in and they take they've been taking like cosmetics from the drugstores. They just go in there and just clean out all the real expensive cosmetics, and then they walk out. Seen them do that. Yeah, there's all kinds of the what they call it, smash and grab, or I don't know. You just go in there and take all that stuff and go, and they won't chase them. Yeah, they're not, and a lot of the store policy is not to chase the people. They won't let them chase them. In fact, some people got fired for doing that. No, they don't. I've seen them run in and just grab stuff. High-end purses, they go into those stores. The designer purse stores, they take those. Clothing. Nope. They can't go after them. They can't stop them even. They can't stop them while they're in the store. They're not allowed to do that. And if they do, they get fired. I don't quite understand it, but, And that's a shame because then pass it on to the consumer, then they got to charge more for everything, and then they, And what did they get out of it? They probably don't get much for whatever they take anyway. A couple cents on the dollar. So, yeah, I don't know. Not really worth it. It's a big trouble around here. Yeah, the problem around here is we have our Walmart. We have a real bad homeless problem around the Walmart. In the back of the parking lot, there's like a wooded area, and all the homeless people hang out there, and they'll go into Walmart and they'll just take stuff. And then the problem is like, you know, if they stop if the homeless people get caught, what do? They throw them in jail, and then they got a place to stay. So they figure they do what they want. If they get caught, they get put in jail. If they don't, they let them go. So yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, I know. I mean, what are you gonna do? And they put in the policy: don't chase them, don't go after them. Yeah, it's true. But unfortunately, that's the way society is right now. And what are you gonna do? Yeah, we have them here too. They roust them for a while, but then they end up back there. So there's not much you can do. So anyway, yeah, I've been trying to stay away from that those kind of areas. I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little rough. Egg sandwich with cheese. Ah. Was it a muffin? Egg McMuffin with cheese? I don't know. Breakfast sandwich, they have that. Sometimes I have a bagel for breakfast. Get that every once in a while. Bagel with sausage or bacon or ham, even. Scrambled eggs. What was I watching? Gadgets. There was gadgets to do like scrambled eggs and poached eggs and all that stuff. Normally I don't do that too often. Bagel and cream cheese. All right, see you, Sent. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Yeah. Normally I'll just have a bagel with cream cheese. I don't get too much of the egg in the thing. I'm not really a breakfast sandwich person all that often. And I don't like going to the places where you have to get breakfast early in the morning. Like I don't like having to go to Burger King or Carl's Jr.'s or one of these other ones that, you know, you got to get to breakfast before 10:30. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, didn't know that. But that's why I like Jack in the Box. They got breakfast all day. Now McDonald's doesn't have breakfast all day. I wonder if they're gonna go back to that now. I'd like to see it. Because there for a while it was all day breakfast, and now you can't get it all day. You can only get breakfast items during breakfast hours. I don't know why they stopped that. I don't know that the pandemic shut it down. I don't know how difficult it is to make an egg McMuffin. I don't know. Like it's an inconvenience, I guess, for them. All these other places have it all day. One of these days I might, while it's still out, I might try the one Habit brunch burger. I don't know. That's available all day too, so. Yeah, you don't want to do that. No poppy seeds. Usually I just plain bagel or onion bagel. That's about as much I get. Never got into the poppy seed or the everything bagels and the McMuffins and the croissants and all that. I don't know. Simple stuff for me. Apparently they're supposed to have an everything croissant sandwich at Jack in the Box, but I don't know where and when. Yeah, egg bagels, they're okay every once in a while. You know what I wish they did is I wish they had variety packs. Yeah, a lot of places do. A lot of places test you at work. Random testings and random intervals. Apparently they can. Now the crazy thing is, I don't, I'd have to research the policy, but like some of the stuff here is legal, and I don't know that they could. If you tested positive for like marijuana, would that be means for dismissal? Because technically it's legal in the state, but I think it's up to the business to have an individual policy. Apparently when you signed, yeah, when you sign up for your job, I guess you have to go by whatever their policy is, not by the state policy, whatever, if that changes. Remember that. Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. But some businesses have it written into the contract that you signed up with, zero tolerance policy at that individual place, and then they won't tolerate it. So if you test positive, you could be dismissed. Yeah. Exactly. That's the thing. When you agree to work with them, you usually have to sign some sort of disclosure that says, this is our policy and da 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 da. But I'll tell you this. I used to work at the one place for 16 years. When I got hired, they didn't require a drug test. That's how long ago it was. Now they do require a drug test when you sign up for anything, even like a McDonald's or anything like that. Yeah, like I said, that's part of the thing now. You have to submit to a drug test, you have to sign disclosure, you have to agree to their policy. Yeah. I know that was it all the time. They always were having me sign this stuff saying, okay, here's a new policy we're putting in place and you got to agree to it. I kept saying, well, what if I don't agree to it? Well, then they could take away your job if you don't agree to it. Yeah, although, you know what? They do have a thing that if there's an accident at work, if you're involved in an accident, you have to take a drug test. If you were high when you got in an accident, that could be a problem. So I know anytime there's an injury at work, they make you take a drug test. That was one thing I remember. Well, yeah, Canada's completely different. Hey, we don't care, eh? We drink beer all the time. No big deal, eh? Take off, hoser. Beauty, eh? I gotta watch that again. Oh, that's too funny. I know they give Canada a bad rap for that. But I swear, you know what? One time I went to, what was it? I think it was Reno. And they were having a convention or something, and it was all they had a big sign that said, "Welcome Canadians." I guess there was some convention or some group of them there. And I was playing roulette, and the guy was like asking all the questions, and he's like, "So you're gonna bet on number 7, eh?" "Oh, you're a winner there, eh?" "Can I get a beer over here, eh?" Just what I heard from one particular guy. But no, I know you guys. I know all the Canadians don't talk like that. They don't eat maple syrup and all the other stuff over there. Poutine every other meal and Timmy Hortons, and I know it's a big thing, but yeah, it's kind of like the people saying, everybody from California, we eat avocados and go surfing and say dude. Yep. Call everybody dude and gnarly, bitchin'. Totally, for sure. Let's go surfing, dude. Have some tofu and some guacamole and avocados, and sushi, and go surfing down on the shore, eh? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess it depends on what part you're from. But yeah, they say that about that all the time. California. Dude. 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 Where's my car? Dude. I don't know, dude. 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 That's messed up, dude. Yeah, they would do that all the time over here. They'd get into fights and everything was dude and gnarly and bitching and totally awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Go on a skateboard. Shred some waves, dude. I don't know. Yeah, everybody's got their stereotypes that they like to say. Wisconsin, don't you know? Ooh, gosh golly, don't you know? Jeepers, gee willikers. Maine is a wicked nor'easter. Totally wicked awesome. You got Boston. Boston, you go down and get some chowder. See the sharks in the harbor for a quarter. Yeah, that one. Yeah, everybody's a little different, you know, depends on what part of the country you're from. They like to, you know, bodacious. Oh yes, bodacious, dude. Gnarly bodacious. Totally. Yeah. They don't say that as much around here anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know too much of the different Canadian accents, but I'm guessing they do, depending on where they're from. Same with like England too, you know. Different parts of England, they speak a little bit different. They have a little bit more different accents. You know, their countries too, they're all like that. Different cultures, different areas, different way of speaking. All cultures, all countries. Everybody's different. Everybody's unique. Just kind of funny. Sometimes, you know, never quite heard that one. Newfie. Newfie. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. Well, yeah, because they're close to the border, and a lot of them, you know, they're just right across the border, and they all kind of in the same area. So I don't know. It would be different though if you were like totally like, you know, from the south and you came over there to Canada. You'd never heard it before. It'd be a culture shock. I know my one friend told me he went over to England one summer for like a vacation, and he'd never been to England. He didn't know anything about it, and he went over there, and the first person that went up there, he asked him some question. He didn't understand it because they have different slang and dialect and stuff like that. Everything's called a little different, and he didn't know what the guy was saying. So yeah, whole culture shock. That's true. But I've heard Canadians are very nice. Very polite, very accepting. They'll be very, very nice to you. At least that's what I've heard. I remember back when the yeah. Back when they had the Olympics a couple years back. Oh, it was just some potato Ritos and a burrito supreme, and I had a Baja Freeze. That was it. Nothing real wonderful. So that was it. Nothing major tonight. Oh yeah, okay. I saw that. I saw that where they got stranded in there, and because they couldn't open the airports, and then they had to have a place to stay because they couldn't go anywhere. But yeah, that was a mess back then. They grounded everything, and then no one could go anywhere, and they couldn't get out, they couldn't get home. So yeah, it'd be very different. I don't know how they do that now, believe it or not. Guess I don't want to ever find out again. That was the whole 9/11 thing was kind of a mess. I kind of remember all of when I was actually at work when that was going on. And that was back in the early days, before we had cell phones, really, and they didn't get instant news like we do now. I think you know what? Did I have? I had a cell phone back then, but I think I had an analog one of the bricks. I don't know. But yeah, that was a while ago. But yeah, it was a very strange day. It was very surreal, kind of weird. But like I said, I wouldn't want to do that. And the funny thing is I've been going back and watching The Sopranos, and that started like in '99. And I was watching the opening, and he's driving through the New Jersey, and then they're showing scenes of New York. And in the first season, they did have the Twin Towers, but then I think about the third season or fourth season, whenever 2001 hit, they took the scenes of the Twin Towers out of the opening. So they didn't want to refer to it anymore, which I don't blame them. So yeah, it was very, very and thinking up now, pretty soon it's going to be 20 years. 20 years since it happened. So, yeah. I had a pager when they first came out too. Yeah, I think it was about the fourth season that they took out the opening part with the Twin Towers. Because, you know, he's just driving through and they're showing all like the bridge and the scenes and all the... I think they show the Empire State Building and some of the other ones. But yeah, when they get to the part with the Twin Towers, they took it out. Yeah, exactly. But, you know... Yeah, I did have a pager when they very first came out. It was a digital pager, and it was kind of funny because my friend didn't understand. He didn't understand the whole pager thing. Because what they would do is they would page you with your number if they left a message, a voicemail message, and they would page you with their number if they wanted you to call them back directly. You'd punch in your number, or you'd leave a message, and then you'd call your number and get your message. My friend didn't understand. He would call me, leave a message saying to call him. I said, well, just put your number in. Don't tell me, I don't have to call my message to get a message that says to call you. Because when you call and don't leave your number, I don't know who it is until I get the message. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Kind of defeated the purpose. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I understand, you know, if he'd say, you know, hey, I tried to call you, missed you, I'm going to be here at 3 o'clock or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But he would always call me to tell me to call him. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, a lot of times. Back in the old days, too, when you'd be online, and you'd either be online or you could use the phone. I don't think I had a cell phone back then. I think I had a pager, and you use your home phone. And you'd be online, you'd tie up the phone line, you'd get a page, then you'd have to get offline, call up, get your message, and then get back online later. It was always fun. Because most people didn't have multiple phone lines either. You had your home phone, and that was it. Not so much anymore. Now everybody's got a phone. Multiple phones, yeah. You could even get the virtual phones with like a iPad or a whatever. But yeah, technology's really, really advanced since you know, I started out. Old dial-up, slow internet, slow everything. Technology wasn't there. But yeah, now very, very, very advanced. Like I said, they've got I've been watching all the stuff. Apparently, they've been having all these satellite launches now. They were showing it, like you could see the satellites from here. They've been launching strings of satellites out there, like every day. Hundreds of communication satellites, and apparently Elon Musk is like, you know, saturating the whole planet with all these different satellites to have the better communication. So I think he said, what did they say, like 12,000 satellites he wants out there. He's launching like 200 a month. Guess it's to get around the world in the areas that don't have available communication. The dead spots, I guess, out at sea and other places like that. Be able to get a call anywhere. I don't know, but so I want to have it available everywhere. Well, you know, he launched a car into space, so you know, whatever. You know what? Oh yeah, and yeah, all the lingo, late L8 later. Yeah, and then they had the slang and all that stuff like that. Back in the day when you had to text message people with the one number, to scroll through the one number to get the letter out there. It took you like 10 minutes to make a message. First pagers, the first um, phones that let you do messaging. It took a long time to type one. You had to scroll through all the letters. God, I was having that trouble today, man. Trying to set something up with a Roku. And the Roku, you have to go through a menu, and you've got to use the remote to put in each individual letter of like your email and your password and your codes and all that stuff, and it takes forever to scroll through all the different letters and uppercase and lowercase, and it's a pain to set it up. Hate that kind of stuff. They used to have that one called Web TV. It was a wireless keyboard and you work with your TV. I guess it was an internet connection kind of thing. Yeah, you could talk to people on it. I think there were certain games you could play too, but I remember that. It was like a setup you had. Web TV. I don't think they have that anymore. I don't know. Kind of like, I don't even think they have now. Do people still have TiVo? I don't know if that's still around. They had that for a while. Because now they got cable companies and stuff like that have their own smart boxes and whatnot. But I think they might still have TiVo where you could record shows and whatnot. I don't think it's probably as popular now because they have, all the other streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, all these other ones. Probably don't have it much anymore. Yeah, I think they kind of made obsolete. No one uses them anymore. Yeah, where you'd put the numbers. 8008. 8008. Yep. And the very first cell phones, usually like the Nokia, they had the little games you could play on them, the little ringtones. Was it Magic Snake? I think it was. Hangman. Little built-in games. That was it. They didn't have an app store or anything like that. They brought that back. They brought back the Nokia style in a newer phone. The old ones that were like the plastic ones that were like almost indestructible. And they brought it back to look like the old ones, but it was still a regular screen, but kind of reminiscent of the old ones. Yeah, those old ones. You could drop them and step on them. Yeah. Oh, it'd be a Ferrari. Yeah, I had one of the very first Motorola's, the flip phones. the brick or whatever they called them. The analog one with the little pop-up antenna. And then, yeah, they were analog. They weren't even digital. Had the little light up numbers. That was it. Those were old, man. Oh, and then they had the big, like, walkie-talkie phones. I had a StarTAC for a minute. It was like a little tiny flip phone. It had the little tiny keyboard. It had horrible reception. I remember having that one. It didn't work, and I got yelled at all the time. They said, yeah, I'd call you, and I'd literally be in a spot. I'd move 2 inches, and it would drop the call. It was horrible. And the battery didn't last. Maybe like an hour before you had to charge it. I don't know. It was not good. They've come a long way. Yeah, because it was just like a little square battery that went on there. And yeah, didn't last long. And then I had, what did I have? I had an LG. I had some other ones too. They were flip phones. God, I can't remember some of them. I had a Qualcomm for a while. That one didn't last too long. I had an LG. I still have it somewhere. I had an LG NV. It was a fold-out phone that had the keyboard on the inside. And I had a I had a BlackBerry Storm. One of the very first touch screen, but it was horrible. It was horrible because it was like a floating glass panel. It wasn't sealed up. It had horrible reception. Yeah, it was awful. Back when BlackBerry was like the thing, and they had all the individual keys, and that one was a virtual keyboard. Supposed to rival the iPhone at the time. But yeah, they had all the old ones back then. The Sidekick, the Razor. Yeah, I mean, it's changed. Yeah, the Sidekick, the flip phones, the sliders, the twist phones, I don't know, the dual ones that had the open up, the one that had the keyboard. They had all kinds of different ones. Back in the old days, though, man, they don't have them anymore. Everything was about a ringtone back then, too. Used to have to download ringtones, pay for different ringtones and all that. I never did get a Razor. I wanted to get one. Then they had the slider one, a chocolate. What was it? One chocolate bar? It was like, I think it was called the chocolate bar. It wasn't look like a bar of chocolate. They had all kinds of different ones. Oh yeah, the old Ericsson, back with the James Bond thing. Ericsson, yeah, Motorola was a big thing back then too. Sidekick, I don't know, all the old ones. They had Palm Pilots too. Was another one that was big time back then. But yeah, no, they kind of went away from those. The Palm Trio and the tablets, and what Newton, I think, was one of them, kind of went away. Yeah, back in the old days, yeah, all the old flip phones were like big thing, and then they kind of got away from that. They were going smaller and smaller, And now they're going bigger and bigger. That was the big thing for a while. They had the big clunky phones, and then they tried to make them as small as they could. And now they're back. They're getting bigger. It was crazy because I remember, yeah, they did the StarTAC was supposed to be super small, and then they got into the little tiny phones and all that, and yeah. And then they also had the little Bluetooth earphones. Everybody had those. That was like the big thing. Hey, everybody had a little Bluetooth headset. That was like the big deal for a long time. So you didn't really have they didn't really have speaker phones back then. But I remember that everybody had to have a Bluetooth headphone or Bluetooth speaker. Just a big push. Or then they had the regular headphones. But yeah, now it's completely changed now. I don't know why, but going a whole different direction. Pretty soon they're not even going to have phones anymore. Be an implant in your head, I don't know. Hologram. Could be hologram. That might be the next wave of phone. Virtual phone, I guess. Just an image that you just call up. They have, what did I see that on the was it Discovery, Star Trek Discovery, where they had this interface that just like morphed out of the thing and just contoured to your hands or something. It was like a interface that would, yeah, kind of like the Jetsons, yeah. Or a hologram projection thing. I guess that would be the next one. Where your image just pops up in the air in front of everybody. I don't know. So that's true, yeah. You don't want that stuff in there, or they'd be driving. The funny part is I still see that, sometimes it kind of freaks me out. I'll see them like in the grocery store or walking like to the parking lot or something, and they're talking, and I'm like, who are they talking to? Because they're not holding their phone up. Some of them still use earphones, and then they talk to them, and you don't see it. Or they have their watches now that link up, and you just see them talking, and it's like, wait a minute, who are they talking to? Although sometimes you can't see them too because they have like a hoodie on or something, and they got it kind of like to the side. You don't see that. But yeah, and who knows what's happening under a mask too? Guess that's a thing you could actually do that. You could put your phone under your mask, talk to it. I don't know. I guess you could do that. There for a while they were pushing that Google Glass, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Because that's like a kind of undercover way of having the thing. They said that was kind of illegal, but that was still a kind of thing. Everybody's still kind of rocking this Google Glass, where you have the phone active and you see it through your glasses. I don't know how that works, but I tried that years ago. There was an attachment. I got it from the Sharper Image. It was called it was a movie screen glasses or something, and you hooked it up to your iPhone. This was like, what, the iPhone 3? And it projected the screen onto these glasses. So you could watch a movie, or you could see whatever image was on the phone while you had the glasses on. Mostly it was for a movie, and it would like be like a movie theater projection through these glasses. I don't think they caught on very well because they didn't have a very long charge time. It didn't work half the time, and it was very clunky, kind of ahead of its time. I ended up taking them back, and it was like really expensive, like $200 for these glasses, and they didn't really work. Yeah, that happens. I hear that a lot. I hear them talking, or like you'll be in line next to them, and they're talking, and you're like, "Are you talking to me?" I don't know. I was having Taco Bell. I had some potato burritos and uh, burrito supreme, and I had a Baja Freeze, and I'm still drinking key lime pie bang, but they're pretty much gone. So yeah, I only got a couple. Only $1 for potato rito. So we're just talking about all the old past technology that's come and gone. Old cell phones, old technology. They don't have it much going on anymore. Old cell phones. Yeah, old cell phones, all that crazy stuff that, used to be cutting edge, but now nothing. And how the malls are going away and all the stores, the tech stores, all that's kind of getting outdated now. Don't have it much anymore. All the malls are going to close. Everybody gets online anymore. But that's what we're kind of thinking about, that old stuff and old pagers and the old cell phones you used to have, the flip phones, the razors, all that. About it. Like I said, not a lot going on. Just kind of chilling. Getting ready to go into Mother's Day tomorrow, or today, I guess now. So I hope everybody's been, being nice to their mother, remembering their mother, if they're still around. I know, sadly, some people's mothers aren't around anymore, but yeah, at least remember them. Do something special for them if you can. Yeah, the malls aren't what they're cracked up to be anymore. I don't know. Like I said, it's been 20 years since I've been to a mall. There's nothing that's there that I want to see anymore. Old days, they used to have all the different shops, but they don't even have those anymore. All the cool stuff you used to go to all the time, the record stores, yeah, what was it, Miller's Outpost, and the T-shirt iron-on shop, and Disney store, and Warner Brothers, and iron-on T-shirts, and the Hickory Farms. That was another one. They don't have that much. All the old mall stores, and they don't even have them anymore. Yeah, all been abandoned. Don't see them. Yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't make a special trip there anymore. I remember when it was Christmas time, I used to go down to the mall and try and find a present for somebody, All the unique places there. They're kind of pricey though. Like the candy stores, and then they had like, what was it, stationery stores and jewelry stores. Wow, the jewelry stores. Whoa, those things were expensive there. Yeah, the diamonds and all that stuff. If you went there, man, you were big bucks. I got suckered into something one time. One of the jewelry stores, and yeah, not a good, not a good, not a good memory on that one. I don't know. Yeah, but when you're young, you know. Yeah, you should. Everybody should. Everybody, according to Jackie Moon, everybody love everybody. If you saw Semi-Pro, Jackie Moon. That's another one I gotta watch. Will Ferrell. That was he was a basketball player. And the Mega Bowl, 4th place. Yeah, I haven't seen that one for a while. We're 4th place, Flint, Michigan, Mega Bowl. We're going to the Mega Bowl. Oh, wow. Been a long time since I saw that one. Still have to laugh. Some of those ones are just like crazy. Been watching Night at the Roxbury. That's been on a few times. Well. Either you like Will Ferrell or you don't. He's got a lot of funny movies out there. Some are a little better than others. Some are not so hot. But they give you a chuckle every once in a while. Yes, she is. She's still around. Yeah, way back. Get punched in the jejunum. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of those old movies, you know, every once in a while you have to go back and have a good laugh. Take your mind off all the craziness that's going on. Well, thank you very much, Paul. Yeah, I'll let her know. And hopefully everything will be good tomorrow for her. I'll have to figure something out to do for Mother's Day. I don't know. Yeah, everybody's got stuff going on. Like I said, I'm finally getting over my arm being sore. Last few days it was kind of bothering me, but now it's okay. Yeah, I'm hoping she'll have a good Mother's Day as well. And I hope everybody's mothers that are still around have a great Mother's Day as well. Even mother-in-laws, I guess. Some people, you know, mother-in-law. But, yeah. It's always good to remember your mother. I don't know. I have to see. I have to see what she's up to, so I don't know. I'll figure something out. It's not a good idea though to go places for Mother's Day. There's way too many people out there, and if you try to go out to eat, it's going to be a disaster right now. It's best to just get something, bring it home, fix it, or get something and have it bring it home. Yeah, see, that's kind of like it's not like my mom. She doesn't want flowers. She doesn't want plants. She doesn't want cards or anything like that. So, want something practical, and she doesn't want all this, flowers or stuff that's end up gonna, die. My sister always gets her plants or something like that, and they end up dying. So, yeah, something more practical, I don't know. Something, a pillow or a pair of socks or something like that. A little more practical. Candy bar. I don't know. Yeah. I know a lot of people love to send flowers for mom, but you know, they don't last all the time. Plants and stuff. So yeah, I'll figure something out to do. Like I said, I'll be back on Monday. Take tomorrow off and kind of rest and recover from the weekend. I have to do, what do I gotta do? Monday I gotta go. Yeah, Monday I gotta go out of town, and then again on Wednesday. So be busy both of those days, and then after that I don't know. Don't have any big plans yet, but we'll see how things progress from there. I still got a bunch of reviews that I got coming out. Actually gonna start doubling up on some of them, just because I want to get rid of a bunch of them, get them off of my phone, taking up the space. So you might see a couple extra here and there. Still got a few I need to review. A couple new items that I've seen are coming out. I got to see if I can track them down. And yeah, I don't know. I might have little snippets here and there, real short videos. If the cats do something crazy, I'll put those up. But I guess they're pretty mellow right now. Haven't been doing too much that do anything with the video. But there will be some future videos coming up. Hopefully you'll like some of them. Found a couple places, a couple unique items, so have to stay tuned for those. And yeah, like I said, I've just been trying to stay inside, stay safe. And like I said, after, you know, now I'm fully vaccinated, so you know, that's one thing off my mind. I don't have to worry too much about that. Arms, like I said, is still just a tiny bit sore, like right where I got the injection, but I think I'm over the worst part of it, which is thankfully. And yeah. But at least it was an experience, I'll tell you that. I know some people are not for it, some people don't believe in it, and that's their personal choice. You know, they can choose to get it or not get it. It's up to them. But yeah, so I ended up getting it, and I'm okay. The second one was a little bit worse than the first time. Kind of like knocked me out. Yeah, that's true. Your mom will always stay by you. And maybe your dad to some point. You know, some people's dads are behind them too, so I don't know. I don't know what everybody's picture is like, but you know, usually the parents will stay behind you. Monday, yeah. The only thing I can tell you is it probably gonna be a little more intense. That's what I got. It was sore. One day I had it and my whole arm was sore. Felt a little bit queasy and very tired. Later that night after I got it, it went away in about 2 days. It's just a little tiny bit sore right now. Everybody's a little different though. Some people it affects a little more, but from what I've heard, people are saying the second one is a little more little more rough. But then again, you could go through it with no problem. It depends on the individual person, I guess. But yeah, it was a little more intense for me the second time. It's not horrible. It's just a little more painful. Lasts a little bit longer. and I felt like the whole side of my arm was just like paralyzed for about a half a day. And I don't know. Still got a little bit of a, yeah, still got a little bit of a rash from where I got it. So it'll go away soon. But yeah, there for that first day, man, that was the roughest. But I think I'm pretty much recovered now, so it's not terrible. But yeah, I got it. What did I get Wednesday? So it's been a couple days. But I did not even feel it this time. When I got it, I didn't feel a thing till later. Then it hurt. But yeah, you should be able to get through it fine. It's not a major deal. It's not super painful, but like I said, everybody's different. Everybody acts a little different. Some are more a little sensitive to it. Some people are, it's no big deal. I don't know. But it's good that you're getting your second one. Oh. Yeah. At least, if anything, it's going to help keep you from getting it. That's the way I look at it. Increased resistance. It's not going to totally protect you, but it will increase your resistance rate from getting it. Because nothing's 100% effective. But yeah, if anything, best to do it while you can. And hopefully things will get a little bit better, get back to normal, the rates will go down. And it will be a memory, hopefully, soon. I mean, this is last, a little over a year. It's been really rough for everybody, worldwide. So, yeah, it's kind of one of those things you don't want to really remember. Just want it to be over with. You want it to get done already, get back to somewhat normal. Although the lifestyles are going to change. Everything's going to completely change from now on. How we do everything, definitely going to be a lot more aware about things now. All the stuff that goes on, and it's going to be done differently, totally different. They've completely changed things now. And now that you think about it, yeah, to have all that crazy stuff. Yeah, I know. Like I said, everybody's their own choice. Everybody's, if you want to do it, you want to do it. If you don't, you don't. That's okay. Again, it's your choice. You can decide what to do, whether you want to do it or not. But no, I totally understand. If you don't want to do it, it's not for you. That's okay. It's the same thing with pretty much anything. Everybody always says, hey, you need to try this. It's good. Everybody's into it. And then the popular response: if everybody jumped off the bridge, would you do it too? Yeah, well, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah. But everybody has the right to make their own decisions about what they want to do or what they don't want to do. And I don't hold it against them. But no peer pressure, no anything like that. Like I said, it's my personal choice to get it. And if you don't want to, then you don't have to. So, yeah. No, I know. I totally, like I said, Paul, you can do whatever you want. It's your life, your choices. You do what you think is best. So, yeah. And if it goes away and you never had it, then, you'll be lucky. So I look at it. But yeah, best to stay isolated, stay out of the whole, problems and all that stuff. And some of the, common sense, don't go into these areas, that there's going to be lots of people and interactions and stuff like that. That's just irresponsible. A lot of people are doing that, and then they wonder why. Yeah, but a lot of the younger kids think they're invincible and they could do what they want, and yeah, then they realize not so hot. I was young and foolish once too. I did a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have done. One time I jumped off a roof. Didn't break my legs, but I jumped off a roof onto the grass down below and surprisingly didn't break anything. I don't know. I just thought I was like, I don't know how. I think because I landed on the grass. Nah, don't worry about it. You have your own views. You have your own set of issues and stuff that you go by. So, no one could tell you what to do. No one could tell you how to think. No one could tell you what you think. It's not wrong. It's not right. It's how you think. It's how you believe. It's what you believe. And you're entitled to your opinions. That's the way I look at it. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, what to think. It's like when I do my reviews, I don't tell anybody that they should buy it or they should try it. I just tell my opinion of what I think about it. I leave it up to you guys to make the decision on whether you would want it or whether you wouldn't want it. So yeah, like I said, I just give my opinion, tell you what I see, tell you what I think. And like I said, not everybody thinks the same as me. Not everybody likes the same things I like. Yeah, that's got to be your decision ultimately. That's why I say it. So you make the final choice. Is that your final answer? Sure you wouldn't want to phone a friend? Would you like to poll the audience? 50-50? How long has it been since I watched that one too? I think the last time I watched it was the one when Regis was doing it. I haven't watched it since the new people took over. That was the game back in the day, man. Who wants to be a millionaire? Yeah, I used to watch that all the time, but then they kind of got a little bit crazy and, different hosts and, it wasn't as dramatic as it once was. Okay. Hey. Well, take your time. Don't jump into any decisions hastily. Do what you think is best. Yep. Phone a friend. 50-50. Poll the audience. What was it? Lifeline? There was the other one. They added some different ones too. I forget what it was. Eliminate an answer. I don't remember all the things. Been a while since I watched that. They got so many different game shows that kind of came and went. I kind of lost track of them. Some of them were popular. Some of them died down. Was it 1 versus 100? What was the other one? There's some other shows. 300. I think there was one called the 300. Then they had some of the weird ones. The Wall. Yeah. They had a bunch of strange ones. Some of them lasted, some of them didn't. I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, I can't remember. I haven't watched it since the new people took over. But I remember that was the big thing for a long time. That was like the show to watch. Then they had a whole bunch of other ones that weren't as popular. Some of them were like horrible. I watched that one called Candy Crush. It was actually a game show, and they had people on strings, and they were jumping up and down, um, making matches on the board, like Candy Crush game. That was kind of strange. I don't think that lasted too long. And then they had one what was actually Monopoly. They had one Game of Life, old board game, and a Scrabble. Hey, Antonio. Yeah, some of them just didn't catch on. I don't know. Game shows kind of come and go, and some of them stick around. Some of them just like are too lame. Sometimes they get these hosts, man. They're horrible. I was watching these old game show pilots back from like the 70s, and they were like kind of hokey. And so the hosts were horrible. No, doesn't make you anything. Makes you whatever you decide. Like I said, everybody, Ace DZ, everybody has their own decisions, what they want to do and what they don't want to do. Ultimately, it's your decision, your life, and no one can tell you what to do. And don't be ashamed of making a choice one way or another. You know what's best for you. So yeah, there you go. Just have the ultimately it's up to you. And knowing is half the battle. They had a T-shirt. I wanted to get that one. It was a T-shirt and it had a pie chart. It had some of these other things, and it said the battle, and then it had knowing and at 50%. Other things were like less than half. Knowing is half the battle. Sounds like the old was it concentration, where they had the picture puzzles, and it was like, they would make up the pictures in the puzzles. They have like the picture of a sheep that was the U and the I and the pick or something. I pick you. Needle in a haystack. Things like that. Picture puzzles, they had to uncover them and you had to guess them. Put the phrase together. I remember those. Try to figure it out all the time. They always had the little silly puzzles. God, how long has it been since that? Yes. I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, I get, I don't know, the connection drops. I've had that happen. It also depends on what time of night it is. Sometimes my internet recycles. I lose connection. I've had that happen. Certain times of the night, they do like a system refresh. So, I don't know. It does happen. It hasn't shut off, but it's like lose connect. It will lose connection. Sometimes it's like about. It could be up to like 20 minutes, half hour. I think if they're like doing work on the lines or the internet actually loses connection, it takes a while to restore it. I've had that happen occasionally. Usually it happens way late at night. I guess they figure people are asleep and they don't need everything at that late at night. I know sometimes, what is it, between like 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, they do like a system reset. It's the Taco Ranger. Yeah, I think that's it. They also have to do like a system refresh, and if you have your cable and your internet together, I think that's when they download the new menus and the updates to the TV and stuff like that. You know, they got to do like the menu refresh and all that stuff. And so sometimes it shuts down at a certain time. It's usually for a couple minutes, 5 minutes maybe. True, they can, but yeah, sometimes, yeah, depends on where you are and what kind of service you have. So I don't know. It could also be YouTube too. Sometimes they have issues. I know that you know what was weird was tonight the polls are kind of like the polls that I put up when I go onto the thing. It all of a sudden the old polls from like 3 months are showing up, and then I like swipe down again, and then the one just recently comes up. So I don't know, something's going on. It's like the new ones aren't getting on there, or they're not getting onto the top of the list, or it's in the middle of refreshing them, or I don't know what's going on. And I think some of the reviews that I put up, I don't think the alerts are going out on some of them. I don't know. Yeah, well, probably everybody's asleep. Yeah, like I said, this Saturday night's kind of like Saturday night, Sunday mornings always kind of like a slow time, anyways. I don't know. I've just been on for a little while, and I think eventually I'm gonna probably head off to bed myself and get a little bit of rest. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have too much to post right now. No kids. I got cats. They're the kids, I guess. Although I don't know. Sometimes I've been told I have lots of kids. I don't know. Can't prove it. Yeah. No, never. No kids. Never got to the family mode, I guess. Do you have any kids? I don't know. People have kids out there. I don't know. I don't know everybody's situation. Some people have them. Some people don't. Some people had them. Some people, I don't know. Yeah, lately the Saturday night has not been that great, and the thing is a lot of these things I'll record them and I could watch like an hour long show in 5 minutes, or a 2 hour show in like 10 minutes. Just go through all the commercials, go through all the boring stuff, and then you can get through it. Normally, what would take an hour with all the commercials and all that, you can zip through it in just a few minutes. Because 90% of it's, yeah, ads, you know, opening stuff, all that stuff. It takes forever to get through all that. You know, you zip through all that, there's really not much of the show left. Anyway. Like I'll watch wrestling and I'll go through all the boring matches in the chat. Nope. Nope. Don't know Joe Powell. Nope. Sorry. I'm kind of out of the loop on a lot of these. I don't know if they're who they are. They're people, they're celebrities, they're, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. Scotty doesn't know. That's another one. Gotta watch. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Nope. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Oh, wow. How long has that been? Anything National Lampoon's funny. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched that one. Yeah, if you saw the movie Euro Trip, you'd know what I'm talking about. It's a catchy tune. That was like the hit of the show. Oh, yeah, okay, see, so not gonna fall for that one. I've heard of it. I'm not a gamer, so yeah, I don't play it. I don't have a game console. I play them on the tablet. That's about it. But I don't have an Xbox. I don't have a PlayStation. Yeah, I don't even have a PC to play them anymore. Used to play them long time ago, but no, not so much into these games. I know a lot of people like them, but I don't know. Just never got into it as much anymore. Mine was the old adventure games back in the 90s, 80s and 90s. Don't do much anymore. Back in the old days, Leisure Suit Larry. What else? Some of the older games that we used to play. World of Warcraft, maybe. No, I'm not gonna shout out. I'm not gonna shout out on that one. And I won't shout out to Alcoholic. No Alcoholic. And no Hugh Jazz. And no, not gonna say Mr. Mehoff. No Michael Crotch. No Michael Roch. No, not that one. What's the other ones I heard? There was a whole bunch that I heard about. Nope. Michael. I'm not going to say hello to Michael. Nope. I know those ones. I've heard them. I watch The Simpsons. I watch other ones. Yeah, no. No. they're funny, but you know, you used to do that when I was little. We before the whole Star 69 and all that, you'd call up the bowling alley, ask them if they have 18-pound balls. What else? Yeah, the old one. You know, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Better let him out. Is your refrigerator running? Better go catch it. What else? Yeah. They used to do that all the time. Till they got into the, you know, they know who calls and all that. Call the bar all the time and have someone paged. They do that at airports all the time. Yeah. It's funny though when you page them over the loudspeaker in the airport. I remember that though. One of these days I would see if they would do that. They had the, what was it? Amanda. You know about that one. It was on The Simpsons. Amanda, hug and kiss. Yeah, they did that on The Simpsons. Anybody seen Mike Crotch? Yeah, that they actually would do that too, because you'd pick it up and sometimes they wouldn't know. I think someone did one time. They did call. They asked for a bend over. Bend over. Pick up white courtesy phone. Bend over. You could almost get away with that one. They wouldn't figure it out. But that would be funny. You'd be in there, all of a sudden you'd hear it on the loudspeaker. Mr. Bend over. Pick up a white courtesy phone. Mr. Bend over. Mr. Bend over, meet your party at gate 69. Mr. Bend over. That would be too funny. I don't know. Yeah, they had all that, all the old things. You used to call the people and play jokes on them, you know, ask for crazy people. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm trying to go a little bit earlier to try and get some of the people in here, but I don't know. I think it's just the people aren't on half as late anymore. You know, back in the older days, yeah, when everybody was, you know, isolated and all that, didn't have anything else to do. But it's okay. Maybe sometime next week I'll try to go a little bit earlier. Maybe get some people in here. Maybe do a little bit of the trivia. If I could get more than, you know, 5 or 6 people in at a time, that, you know, will be able to participate. But yeah, lately it's kind of tough. I know I go on very late and I'm kind of in between the time. Hey, Brad. So yeah, it's weird time. Oh, well, greetings from the Philippines. Yes. So yeah, like I said, I'll try to go on. Yes, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But I'll try and go on. Try to go on before midnight. It's kind of tough though, because sometimes, you know, just not a best time for me to go. Still got things going on around here. yeah, sometimes, like I said, by the time I get to where everything settles down, where I can go on, then it's usually like 10 or 11 o'clock, anyways. So I don't know. I'll try and work on going on a little bit earlier. It's kind of tough to go during the day now, because it gets hot. So if if I'm out and about doing something, it's kind of tough to do it from a parking lot now because it's going to be so hot. And this next week I'm gonna be busy during the week, so can't really do too much during the day. So I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe we could have a little bit of trivia, or I'll send away for something. I don't know. Eventually down the line, I got some plans for like things. When I reach a certain goal, when I reach a certain numbers, I got some ideas for some things to do. I don't know, not necessarily challengers, but other things I kind of want to do. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I don't know. But like I said, it's always fun to just hang out, to talk with you guys, see what's going on with everybody, see how everybody's doing. And I know there's a lot of people, lots of different channels out there. Everybody likes to go to make the rounds, go to the other channels, and sometimes, other things to do, going to sleep. I got other stuff to do. Originally, that's why I was going on late at night, is because, sometimes people were up late, some people were working overnight, some people were, different countries, different times. They come in here and hang out for a while. Yeah, it's always a good place. And like I said, it's just fun, low key, no big pressure, no telling you every 5 minutes what's going on. How's it going? Don't forget to hit the smash the like button. Make sure you go to the PayPal. Make sure you join my Patreon. Make sure you do all that stuff. Okay, Antonio. Yeah, I don't like to do all that, the high pressure, join my Patreon, join my tier system. Make sure you donate to my PayPal. Become a Patreon. View all my videos. Send a PayPal donation. Do all that stuff. Yeah, I don't like the high pressure every 5 seconds. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Sound like the late night infomercials, Yeah, that's what I said. It's low key. You guys are always, I never try to pressure you in anything. You do whatever you want to do. And like I said, if you come in, stop and chat for a while, it's fine. If you just are stopping by and saying hi, that's okay too. But yeah, no big deal. No big whoop. The Cold War was neither cold nor a war. Discuss. It's like butter. Yeah, I mean, just a place to hang out, just a place to have a nice chat, meet other people, have a little bit of fun, kick back and enjoy stuff. No big controversies, no high pressures or whatever, no drama, none of that. Just have a little bit of fun, hang out, have a few chats, remember some stuff, talk about, what you guys remember. No big whoop. Why was I watching that? No big whoop. Coffee Talk with Linda Baldwin. We talk about dogs, daughters, butter. No big whoop. Coffee. Have yourself a cup of coffee and talk about the dogs and the daughters, and I'll give you a I'll give you a topic. Discuss. Hold on. I'm getting verklempt. I got spilkus in the gonectozoid. Yeah, that was always funny. That was from the 90s, but I always liked the ones from the 80s. Well, Isn't that special? Who could it possibly be? Hmm? Could it be Satan? I haven't seen that one for a little while. Yes, discuss amongst yourselves. Okay, church lady. Oh, man. How long has that been? Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. I'm Gumby, damn it. All those old classic bits. Mr. Bill. Oh no, Mr. Bill. I love the one, old one, the Samurai Night Fever, Samurai Delicatessen. Was it the Olympia Diner? Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Uh, hey, we are two wild and crazy guys. We're looking for American style foxes. All the old ones were, those were the great times. So back in the 70s and into the 80s, even a little bit into the 90s. After that, they weren't quite as funny, but I remember all the old gags, you know. Remember all the stuff they used to have. Still love watching those old ones. Yeah, Bill Murray, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, all the old stuff. They're still funny today, every once in a while. I remember the commercials they had, all the kind of crazy commercials. But yeah, classic skits back from the old days. Still funny today. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Still fun. Every once in a while. I watch the new ones, but they're not half as funny as they used to be. Once in a while they get a good one on, but it's few and far between. Maybe like one out of every 10 skits are halfway funny. I taped it. I'll have to watch it later. I heard Elon Musk was on tonight hosting it. I don't know what he was going to talk about, but I don't know. Yeah, it's always fun when they make fun of somebody and get into the. A lot of it's political, but yeah. Remember watching it in the past. Always fun. So. Oh man, what's the heck? Anyways, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. It's been about 2 hours. I'm starting to get a little tired, and I need to wrap it up. So I'll be back Monday, and try to get on a little early. See if I can get enough people to do some trivia or some kind of game or something like that. And yeah. So everybody have a great Mother's Day. Have a great rest of your weekend. Yes, colon blow. Remember that? Super Bassomatic. Was it the one that Spud? The nasty water. Rocks. Granite. Granite cereal or something. I don't remember. All those old crazy commercials. They're always funny. So yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna head to bed. I will see you guys Monday. Everybody have a great weekend and enjoy your Mother's Day. And say hi to your mother, and if she's still around. And hope everybody enjoys their rest of their weekend. And everybody stay safe and stay sanitized and all the other stuff. So I'll see you guys Monday. And thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. So I'll see you guys on the next one.